Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. New Year's Eve is in just a few days. If you need some appetizer ideas for your New Year's Eve party or New Year's Day party, then today is the perfect day for you to watch this video because I'm gonna be sharing with you 3 party appetizer ideas that you are not gonna wanna miss. They are all very easy and very delicious. So let's get started. To make these pigs in a blanket, you are going to need salted butter, 6 tablespoons of salted butter, 2 tablespoons of honey mustard plus more for dipping. You're gonna need 2 cans of crescent rolls, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of paprika. And then you're gonna need, it says 32 cocktail franks, a 14-ounce pack, so that's what I have here. The first thing you want to do is melt your 6 tablespoons of butter, and I just melted mine in the microwave. And take a brush, and you're gonna, now the recipe calls for using a springform pan, but I don't have one. I never use one, so I wasn't gonna buy one to try this recipe. So I'm using my cast iron skillet. But anyway, you butter the sides and bottom of your springform pan, and once you have that buttered, then you're gonna take a ramekin, like a 3-inch oven-safe ramekin, and this ramekin is actually safe up to 450 degrees, but you are going to also butter the outside of the ramekin all the way around, because you're going to set it in the center of your springform pan. All right, now I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees, but you are going to take your dough, your crescent dough, and you're going to roll it out. You're going to keep it whole. You're not going to tear it into triangles, but you're going to keep it whole. And once you have it all laid out, then you're going to push together the perforations along the triangles, because you don't want to use the triangles. You're going to use it as a whole. But once you have all that pushed together, then you take a knife, or I'm using my pizza slicer, and you're going to cut 4 slices vertically and 4 slices horizontally. With the rest of the melted butter, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of paprika, and half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And now you are just going to mix that up really well until the spices are blended really well with the melted butter. Now you're going to take a brush, and you're just gonna brush the melted butter mixture on all of the strips. Now I'm only showing you 1 package of the crescent rolls. I do the other one off camera, but I just wanted you to see how it looks getting one of them done. But you're going to use both cans of the crescent roll dough. And I wasn't thinking, I forgot to add the honey mustard, so I'm just going to put 1 tablespoon of honey mustard on top of this dough and just use the brush and brush it. But then I'm going to add another tablespoon to the rest of that melted butter for the other can of dough. Now you are just going to take your cocktail weenies and just roll them up in each strip of the dough, and it's that simple. Once you have them all rolled up, then you just start stacking them or standing them up, making 2 rows around the ramekin. But also make sure not to crowd them too close to each other, because you do want to give room for that dough to kind of expand. Once you have all of them in your pan, then you are going to put it in your 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. Then you're going to take them out and brush them with the rest of that butter just along the top, the butter honey mustard mix. Brush them around the top, and then you're going to put them back in the oven for about 10 more minutes. And once it comes out of the oven, just fill your ramekin with honey mustard and your appetizer's ready. All right, these crock pot meatballs are some that I always make. They're very good. They're a different take than your normal like barbecue meatballs or whatever with the, what is it? Barbecue sauce and jelly. Anyway, this is different. So you're gonna use meatballs, ketchup, soy sauce, garlic, honey, and brown sugar. To make this sauce, you're gonna need 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of honey, 1/2 cup of ketchup, 3 cloves of garlic, which is about a heaping tablespoon, and then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then you are just gonna whisk that together. This is what it looks like. I have my bag of meatballs, and it's a 32-ounce bag of meatballs in the crock pot. And now you just pour the sauce over it and you stir it up. All right, these are coated for the most part, but I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna cook it on low. And I'll probably come a couple of times and just stir it up. But you wanna let them cook on low, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, because the meatballs are fully cooked. So about 3 hours on low. These meatballs are so good, and if you do want to give it a little kick, you could add red pepper flakes, but this is always a family favorite when we have a party. First thing I'm going to do is shred my cheese. I have my wax paper down. I have my shredder, lock it into place, and I'm just gonna start shredding the cheese. Now you can use pre-shredded cheese, but I just love the way, you know, the blocks of cheese melt. So that's why I'm using it. And I'm using sharp cheddar. All right, to a large mixing bowl, you're gonna add 4 cups of Bisquick, 4 cups of the shredded cheddar, 1 cup of milk, and and the sausage. And like I said, I'm using the Tennessee Pride hot because that's just our favorite. But you're gonna add that to the mixing bowl, and I really hate getting my hands all in all that stuff. So I tried using a wooden spoon, but it didn't work. So I washed my hands real good, and I just got in there and mix it all really well. And you really kind of do have to do this with your hands, unless you have a stand mixer, but I didn't want to get my stand mixer out, so hence using the hands. But once all of it is mixed really well, you're gonna roll them, you're gonna pinch bits off, probably about the size of maybe like a ping pong ball, and roll it up real good. And I'm putting them on my silicone mat. Now this recipe makes quite a bit, but I went ahead and split it up into 2 batches, but you're gonna cook them in a 300-degree oven for about 25 minutes. When they come out, they are crispy on the outside and yummy on the inside. All right, there you have 3 very easy, very quick, and simple recipes for some appetizers, some great appetizers. Let me know in the comments below which one you like and which one you think you might make. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it. I would love it if you would consider subscribing. If you like meal ideas, shopping hauls, home organization, home decor, then this is the perfect channel for you, and I would love it if you would be a part of my YouTube family. For those of you who have supported my channel all year, I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned because next year I'm gonna have so much content for you and you're not gonna wanna miss any of it. So if you haven't already clicked that bell button, then go ahead and do that now. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you need more ideas for appetizers or dips, then make sure to click the playlist box that you see now, and I will see you next year. Happy New Year, bye.